Hello, Kingdom family. Just a word for today. I know we've been bombarded with a lot of calls from the Republicans and the Democrats and the liberals and the conservatives and all these different movements asking us which way are we going to go this election season, which way we're going to vote, who are we going to vote for. Well, let me just share a word with you this morning. Go with me to the book of 1 Timothy chapter 2, starting at verse 1. It says, I exhort therefore that first of all, supplications, prayers, intercession, and thanks and giving of thanks be made for all men. It says that the first thing we should do above everything is exercise this. Go to the Father in supplication, meaning petition to the Father about the people that we're talking about. Make prayers for them, intercede on their behalf. Also giving thanks be for all men. Then it says for the kings and for all that are in authority, that we may lead a quiet and peaceful life in all godliness and honesty. These are the things that we need to do first of all. Before we get caught up in what our opinion is and what our thoughts are or what they say, we need to go to God and pray for them. Intercede on their behalf. Make supplications on their behalf. Put out petitions to God on their behalf. It says for all men. For all men, it says for the kings and all that are in authority, that we as the people of God may lead a quiet and peaceable life in all godliness and honesty. So these are the things that we should be doing. We shouldn't be bashing and knocking each other down. We should go to God in prayer. We have to pray for our president. We have to pray for our senators. We have to pray for our governors. We have to pray for our city councilmen. We have to pray for all those that are in authority. We have to pray for supervision. We have to pray for any foremen, anyone that is above you in authority. Go to God with petitions of prayer and intercession on behalf of them. And that's how we make a change. It's not always about living about what they say or what they say they're going to do. Go to the Father. Have the Father change their heart, change their mind. Go to with prayer. If we all stand up and do this, the world, you will start to see a big difference. It says, for this is good and acceptable in the sight of God our Savior. It says that this is good and acceptable. These are the things that the children of God should be doing. Not only just voting for someone according to what they say they're going to do. We should be doing this in the sight of God, because he said it's good and acceptable. It says who will have men to be saved and to come into the knowledge of truth. If we start doing these things that it said in verse 1, exhort therefore that first of all supplications, prayers, intercessions, and the giving of thanks be made to all men. Look what it says in verse 4. They will come into the knowledge of truth. These are the things that we need to start doing, Kingdom family. Don't sit around being upset because you disagree. Go to the Father and petition. Pray for them. Pray for our president. Pray for our councilmen. Pray for our governors. Pray for our judges. Pray for our Senate. Pray for the House. Pray for the people that are put in authority. God said this is good and acceptable to him. The world will be the world. But us as children of God, we have to line up back with the word. This is just a word for today. Thank you, Kingdom family. Keep praying. Keep interceding. Keep giving up supplication. Keep putting petitions out to the Father. Don't listen to men from what they say. Stand for what you believe. Believe in the word. Thank you, Kingdom family.